What is your current Tesla target? To what extent do you like it or not? As we move into the second half of the year, I believe that demand in China begins to increase again when an overhang is eliminated when the compensation package is approved at the shareholder meeting. After the numbers are reduced, I believe the FSD autonomous vision begins to take root. For this reason, when I consider Tesla, I believe that, in the end, we will be discussing $275 to $300 for this as we proceed over the course of the next 12 to 18 months. I had a conversation with Steve Wesley, a former Tesla board member, yesterday. Although he has always been a big fan of Tesla, he said the event on August 8th is huge. On a scale of 1 to 10, how big do you believe the August 8th event is? As Steve mentioned, it is autonomous, and in the end, it's the sub 30K. Let's call it a Model 2.5 that we think will be released early next year, so I give it an 11 for importance. That, in my opinion, will be the goal. In this way, you'll be discussing 3 to 4 million units annually. It all comes down to that sub 30K. Every time a Tesla fan shows up on TV, Tesla detractors and skeptics follow closely after. Dan Ives, a Tesla bull at Wedbush Securities, is once again optimistic that the stock will reach $300 by year's end. The way Elon Musk balances his multiple businesses, however, is a topic of increasing discussion. Numerous media sources speculate that Tesla's other businesses, including SpaceX, Neuralink, and XAI, may suffer as a result of his success. According to one notion, the others will follow Tesla if he falters. Many, on the other hand, think that these businesses are advantageous to both parties. In a video on today's episode, Dana Hull of Bloomberg blames Musk's diversions for Tesla's current problems. Larry Goldberg will join us and share his thoughts. Larry, welcome. Let's watch the videos, beginning with a Tesla bull's point of view before hearing from the detractors. But before we go any further, please remember to subscribe to Tesla Stock News and like this video to show your support. Let's begin. For years, Dan Ives has maintained his optimism about Tesla. He is now back on board with Tesla, even if he was angry with the company's management for their poor communication throughout the first quarter. The progress of robotaxis and Tesla's efforts to create inexpensive cars were highlighted in their latest earnings call, which was amazing. Within the next 12 to 18 months, Dan Ives believes Tesla's stock will rise to between $275 and $300. Let's watch the video and talk about Tesla and Elon Musk. Dan Ives is rather optimistic about Tesla's prospects, particularly in light of the pay package's acceptance and the expected spike in demand in China later this year. Additionally, he thinks that the development of autonomous driving technology will play a big role in raising the stock price. Former Tesla board member Steve Wesley stressed the significance of the August 8th incident. He emphasized the $25,000 cheap car and the necessity for advancements in fully autonomous driving technology. Larry, how important is this event on a scale of 1 to 10? Larry gives it an 11 out of 10, anticipating big announcements about the inexpensive automobile, robotaxis, and autonomy. According to him, 2025 will be a crucial year for Tesla, signaling the beginning of the company's next significant growth stage. Larry continues to hold onto his long-held belief that 2025 will be crucial for Tesla's development, even though he is not giving stock recommendations. By the end of the year, Dan Ives hopes the shareholder vote will succeed and that demand in China will improve. Larry concurs, observing that the Chinese and American markets have already begun to improve. According to a new Cox Automotive research, the lull in sales of electric vehicles is only a passing trend. According to the study, EV sales in the U.S. are expected to quadruple from 1.1 million this year to 2.2 million by 2025, indicating an exponential growth tendency. Given that the demand is both existent and growing quickly, this increase runs counter to the notion of a recession. With a very positive outlook for 2025, Tesla is well positioned to gain a great deal from this trend icture of Musk's business practices and the ways in which his firms interra. According to Hall, Musk's enterprises function more fluidly, like a solar system with Musk at its core, in contrast to conventional organizations with distinct organizational charts. With many employees juggling various responsibilities and overlapping positions, this model seeks to demonstrate how dynamic and interwoven his organizations are. Long-standing criticisms about Musk include claims that he is unduly preoccupied with too many business endeavors. Tesla's crucial shareholder vote on Musk's compensation package on June 13th served as the impetus for Bloomberg's most recent research. Since 2018, Musk has expanded his business holdings to include the AI startup XAI and Twitter, which is now known as X. His empire grew from 2 businesses to 6 as his influence grew. Musk's growing obligations and how they might impact his attention on Tesla are at the heart of Hull's thesis. Many, nevertheless, believe this to be an exaggerated criticism. Media organizations like Reuters and Bloomberg, according to critics, fabricate these stories with scant supporting data. The administration of Musk's businesses is well defined, and even though some of his projects share investors, this does not mean that they are unstable. Numerous investors, including those Hull mentioned, have great faith in Musk's leadership and vision. Therefore, even if Hull makes good points regarding Musk's growing empire, many people don't believe that his distraction will have a detrimental effect on his businesses. Rather than being a weakness, his endeavor's interconnection is a strength. The satellite launch and satellite internet industries are completely dominated by SpaceX. Because of their Starlink internet service's wide reach and steady, dependable launches, they have effectively established themselves as the industry leader. The Starship, the largest rocket ever constructed, is also about to be built and launched. It will revolutionize spaceflight by permitting expeditions to Mars and beyond, and drastically reducing the cost of access to space. Boeing, a long-standing aerospace behemoth, is currently 4 years behind schedule in its efforts to deploy astronauts on its Starliner spaceship. This begs the issue of what or who is causing the Boeing CEO to become distracted. SpaceX and Tesla, on the other hand, are performing their missions perfectly. While Tesla continues to lead the electric vehicle industry, SpaceX keeps pushing the limits of space exploration. One of the most successful large vehicle debuts to date was the Tesla Cybertruck, which captivated the public with its innovative features and futuristic style. Another of Musk's businesses, Neuralink, has also reached a significant milestone, advancing our understanding of how brain-machine interfaces may revolutionize human potential and medical science in the future. The media's incessant attention to Elon Musk appears to be the true distraction. His name is frequently featured in headlines, overshadowing the notable accomplishments of his firms. The media frequently focuses on sensational tales and criticisms rather than highlighting the technological achievements and triumphs of SpaceX, Tesla, and Neuralink, producing a narrative that doesn't necessarily match reality. The bigger picture is missed in this media frenzy. These businesses are not only doing well under Musk's direction, but they are also breaking new ground and changing established ones. Their combined development marks a turning point in industry and technology, propelled by unrelenting creativity and execution. There is scant evidence to back up the claims made by Dana Hull and other Bloomberg and Reuters critics that Musk is preoccupied with his several business endeavors. For example, some claim that Musk owns more money in SpaceX than in Tesla due to the company's performance. Musk has financial flexibility thanks to SpaceX's secondary sales, which enable stockholders to cash out. Concerns are raised regarding Musk's new AI business, XAI, and its connection to Tesla. According to some theories, Musk wants 25% control over XAI in order to control the hazards associated with sophisticated AI, such sentient robots. Musk might get this control if XAI is used as the brain of Tesla's robots and if Tesla purchases XAI. But XAI's main goal is different from Tesla's, as it focuses on turning data into useful knowledge models, whereas Tesla's goal is still to promote sustainable energy and driverless cars. Despite having different goals, Elon Musk's several businesses, such as SpaceX and XAI, can nonetheless help one another. The synergy is advantageous to Tesla investors, since improvements in one field might boost capabilities in another. Large language and vision models, for instance, can be included into Tesla technology to enhance the way that cars and bots perceive and engage with their surroundings.